Hi, Joel Seymour, lead pastor of the Lancaster Vineyard Church here. Wow, what extraordinary times we are living in right now. And I know many of you have had lots of thoughts go through your head this week, had to deal with lots of decisions that 3 weeks ago you'd have never thought of having to make. And so, pretty crazy time. But we believe that the church and Jesus Christ has answers for these times, and we will continue to be the church throughout these coming weeks. And that's really what I want this video to say, is here's what we're going to be doing, particularly tomorrow, and then giving you ways to get updates in the weeks ahead. We want to have prudence, we want to be cautious, we don't want to induce panic at the same time. We know what we are being asked to do by our government and by doctors and scientists is we need to flatten the curve. What we cannot handle is this virus spreading rapidly and throwing lots of people into the hospital. We need to flatten that curve out to a sustained kind of longer time period that the spread is reduced and flattened out. And that really happens through quarantine. That's why our schools have taken extraordinary measures to deal with that. And that begins on Monday. Well, we have consulted healthcare professionals and talked to doctors and tried to get the best info that we could. And here's what we have decided to do. We're going to have a mitigated service tomorrow, a modified service. And so what we will do is we will live stream our service tomorrow at lancastervineyard.org. You can also find that at our Facebook page at Lancaster Vineyard, and we will be live streaming that service. But also, if you are not in a vulnerable group, if you don't live with a vulnerable group, if you, a vulnerable group would be over 60, underlying health issues, immune deficiency type deals. So those kind of underlying health issues would be no matter what age you are, or if somebody in your house is sick or has the sniffles or a cold, or you have the sniffles or a cold, you need to stay away. Like, you need to sit on your couch and watch the live stream and give us feedback, because we need to perfect our live stream. We'd love to hear how we can make it a better experience for you at home, because our sense is that very well may be the primary way of doing large gatherings in the coming weeks. So we'll live stream, but if you are healthy and you have no underlying health concerns, or you're not in a family that has somebody like that, or somebody who's vulnerable, then we will have church service here. It'll be a shortened service. It'll be modified. There won't be any coffee, so bring your own coffee. We don't need hundreds of hands touching airpots. We will be propping doors open. We'll have lots of Purell. We have deep cleaned the building. It'll get another clean between services. So there will be a modified service tomorrow. But certainly, if you don't feel comfortable in coming, or you're in those vulnerable groups, please check out our live stream, lancastervineyard.org, or Facebook, and look for Lancaster Vineyard Church there, and you can find us there. We have spread out rows for tomorrow. We'll have ample hand sanitizer. Our greeters and ushers will be opening the doors. And like I said, there won't be any cafe going on. So bring your own coffee if you want it. And please practice social distancing. Don't hug, don't high five, don't shake hands. But we knew there'd be at least a small group of people who would want to still gather because of the anxiety and just want to be with some people, even if it's in a modified setting. So that's why we're offering it now, before the school quarantine starts on Monday. The goal is to contain and mitigate this disease, and we love our neighbors. So we are preparing to live stream only after this Sunday. Pay attention to Facebook, pay attention to lancastervineyard.org, pay attention to your emails. We will get word out on coming services, but we are prepping this weekend like we will be live streaming in the future. On Tuesday, we'll announce what we'll be doing concerning Wednesday nights. Those will be heavily modified, so take a look at Facebook by noon on Tuesday, and we will have announced by then what we'll be doing in regards to Wednesday nights, and also getting some resources into parents' hands. One final word, I would encourage you, anxiety is gripping a lot of people, and so we need to be agents of peace. At the same time, I don't mean peace as in dismissiveness. We need to bring the peace of Christ to the situation. We need to be agents of prudence, meaning let's take the measures they're asking us to take the next few weeks, and let's watch ourselves. But let's also love our neighbors. Let's look out for our neighbors. Let's be quick to check in with people on the street who are vulnerable, who live near us. Check in with parents who are working, whose kids are at home, find ways that we can help. Let's be the hands and feet of Christ over these next few weeks. Take a look at our live stream tomorrow. I'll be updating you on serving opportunities, small group opportunities that we have ongoing in the next few weeks. So thank you. God bless you. May you remember that Jesus said that he does not give how the world gives. He said, my peace I give to you, my peace I leave with you. And so I leave you with the peace of Christ. Choose to trade anxiety for the peace of Jesus.